Wait, I think actually mouse was first, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna name it like that. For the good luck on the end splits. Punishment isn't that bad, you just won't get to go for the first two. I mean, that's pretty bad. Like, come on. Like, it's not like you just skipped the two classes. They expect you to still have, like, everything that was taught in those two classes. So you actually just, like, have to do that at home later on. I don't see how that's, like, a positive. Like, over here, you cannot do that kind of shit, you know? That would just not work out. But I mean, at this point, like, you know, like, I'm talking about primary and secondary school and whatnot. Like, nowadays in uni, obviously, this definitely doesn't work. So just, like, you manage it yourself, and if you are late, then whatever. You're just gonna fail the, like, class if you mess up the exam and whatnot. It's all up to you. Wait, so they actually wait in front of the class and then, like, expect you to... That's funny. They're like, yeah, we're, like, you can't go to the first two classes and we'll make sure that you won't enter it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a very toxic work environment. Now, one thing I often mess up here is the stab parry. The stab parry I do like so early sometimes, so I might just fail here. So I need to be a bit careful. What happens is, like, because in jumping Gundyr, I often mistake it for the uppercut, which you can't parry. I, like, gave myself muscle memory to always roll it and not to parry it. And now I'm trying to change that because it's faster for Iudex Gundyr, right? But it's hard. It's hard to, like, get rid of that feeling that you always roll it. And then sometimes I even do it too early because I'm not used to the parry timing. It's really weird. Don't really know how to describe it best. But yeah, I think for phase 1 this is the fastest strat. It's 44 per pass. So it should be good. I actually didn't know that you can riposte him in phase 1. I thought it was, like, specifically the case that you couldn't, but I think that's only, like, guard breaks. Oh, you were at the park. Okay, okay. But yeah, if you, like, are bored by this phase 1, wait until phase 2. Because Jesus Christ. It's so bad. It's like Twinsus loop, but not fun, you know? Great. Walking left is very fun. I know, right? Like, it's so much fun. Punishing jump. I don't know when I've ever done that. That's funny. I mean, I never tried before. I guess I can actually, so maybe I should, like, learn to do that. Since it does build towards the stagger and it, like, doesn't eat the stagger when he jumps, he still staggers if you hit him during it. Yeah, like that, you know? Like, punch that and come back. That might be good, actually. Yeah, I've never done that. Alright, we're slowly improving on this pass of all things. Even though I'm missing some stuff. Climb, I can't clip through buildings. What do you mean you can't? Didn't they teach you that in school? What kind of school system do you have? Just open console, duh. I love when my backhand doesn't miss. This is exactly why left hand, like fist punching, is supreme. I did read it, I just didn't read it out loud. But yeah, it is funny that you're literally running and they try to catch you like that. What the hell was that? He actually tried to 360 me. See? Yeah. I can feel the time save. That's like one more stagger, pretty sure. There we go. Alright, let's see. If we get hit on Gundyr or Vordt, we just move on. Like, there's no point in continuing it. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so you tried to get... Okay, you tried to get out of sight. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that ever happening in our school system. Like, that is mental. Like, you had a designated time where you had to show up where there was no class. And you had to spend 2 hours, like, doing something else if you, like, were late sometime or did something. Right? Like, it wasn't during actual hours, it was during a designated time where you had to spend extra time in school. Anyway, so this next section is pretty stupid, because we can't kill any of the enemies, including the guy that's screaming. So our dragon pathway thing is kind of harder than usual, but it should be consistent. Single class is 35 minutes. I mean, that's still like a lot of time. Like here, usually it's 45 instead of 35, but you know, missing 2 classes like that, that's still a lot. I don't know, I just think it's really silly to do that as like a mass punishment. Like, that really teaches the kids that actually did it correctly. They really are motivated to do it properly now, you know? Like, fuck no, I'm just gonna hate the kid that was late, right? Like, that definitely taught me a lesson, right? Yeah, that really helped me improve myself. So stupid. You were 20 minutes, I mean, still, like, I don't really care how long you were gone, right? Like, that doesn't warrant a mass punishment. What did the other guys do wrong? Sorry, I was born the same year as Mustafa, apparently. I guess that's, like, punishment enough to then be in the same class and just receive the same punishment. And you know the best part? Because it's mass punishment, you get it, like, 50 times as often as if you were just, like, alone. Like, let's say like you're missing once every 100 days and you get punished for that, right? Like 3 times a year. With 50 people all missing on separate days, that just like, that's so much time that you're just spending being punished. It's so stupid. Crap, they both hurt me. That's not what I wanted to do. Now I have to spend extra time here. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. That's what ends up happening. You just have people that do it on purpose because they know they get caught for it and then they're being punished, quote unquote. Carlo, hey, thanks for good luck. How was your DS1 practice? Did you get far? Because I'm about to end up on the most boring section of this run, which also happens to be pretty stupidly hard. We have about a 50% win rate here. I mean, it's less than 50%, but like, you know, the chances of dying in phase 2 are pretty high at the moment because we're not really warmed up to it. This is our practice for the thing. Do we have to be in the meme spot of the arena? Like, can we go somewhere where you don't just shove me around all the time? Dude, fuck Bandit's Knife only in DS1, garbage damage even worse than SL1 no upgrades. Wait, I thought you were doing SL1 no upgrades as a stream. Did you try out, like, Bandit's Knife afterwards? I guess I missed that. Like, I only saw you going for your run. You really enjoy Vordt phase 2? Yeah, I don't agree in the slightest. You know what? I would agree more if there wasn't an insta-charge, if he always back-hopped. If he had always back-top, I would agree with you. It's fun. Otherwise, like the way it is right now, I really hate it. Like, the stun hitboxes are manageable. But it's not fun. Because, like, when you're in front of him, you have to worry that a wall is behind him, and then sometimes he insta-charges when other times he backsteps. Oh, you got one hit away from ONS. Yeah, man, that sucks. ONS, I imagine, is really, really long on that. Like, just managing to kill Ornstein. I assume it's like 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes of ONS. Where am I? But yeah, we're planning to do 2 full runs today, just getting through. And we have 2 goals. One is to push the distance PB past Vordt. And the other is to push the PB down from 6. As long as I achieve both of those things, I'm happy. Maybe we'll even do it in the same run, who knows. You wanted to try something comfy. Yeah, I mean, Dark Souls 1 is not comfy. That's my thoughts on it. Nothing you try in that game will ever be comfy. Is this head in the wall? Did I just fuck that up? I might have. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Already, you see, I'm kind of having trouble with aiming him properly, which is not a good thing. Of course you're going into the funny spot. You're an asshole, you know that? Maybe this is a charge? It is. Damage is comfy. Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Having okay damage is always nice. Unlike this mess. You're doing the no sprint strat? Yeah, I figured out that like with sprinting, it's actually really comfy to like avoid the stat. Like it's really, it's so much easier to avoid the ice proc from his slams. Like this, and I can still roll, and it's fine, right? Like it's a lot easier, and it makes him idle a lot in phase 2, which is nice. So that's why I'm using it, because like on no sprint, the problem is, first of all, you're being clipped by his body and he doesn't let you pass. With rolling and with sprinting, that is not a problem. You don't punish anything in phase 2 but the stagger? Yeah, I mean, it does the most damage by far. Like, look at that bonk. Why do I need to punish anything else? I guess I could. It would save me a bit of time. But at most, it saves me exactly one of these. And I mean, I don't care about one extra punish like that. I should have rolled that one, actually. That was kind of close. There we go. Alright. Looks like Vordt was okay today. Didn't really expect that. Okay. I'll take it. Thanks for the GGs. So, +1 Storm Ruler. So, we have 6 attempts to do this. We have 5 attempts, sorry. We have 5 attempts to do 19 kicks in a row with only 2 mistakes. That is a requirement. As long as we have that, we're fine. Wow, nice hard fall. Give me that. So, this area is pretty fast because you don't actually have to pick up all that much. Oh yeah, also I want to try out a parkour segment that I haven't had the chance to yet. I want to see what that's like. I tried it shortly in practice, but I haven't really used it all that much. So... Can you, like, get outside, please? Thanks. So yeah, here we don't need the parrying shields, we don't need the fire bundles, we don't need the charcoal pine resin that's about to show up. So we're pretty much set. And also, Sage was a big problem last time. I couldn't figure out a good way to like punish without risking a stun lock and then just getting... what am I... I'm going for the thing even though I don't need it. Like, I couldn't figure out a good way to like, punish without risking getting Soul Speared in my ass. But now I actually almost skip phase 2, which solves the problem, so that's fine. You forgot checking that thing about Sage staggers. Basically, it's like, if on 180-degree vision, if there's a wall nearby, like 3.5 meters, then he will stagger. And that is pretty problematic because there's some spots where that's always the case. There's no angle to approach, no thing to change. It's always gonna be a wall, right? So it risks like 1/3 at a time that he just doesn't teleport. Which is really stupid. Yeah, it appears to be some... Like, it's about... Him being next to walls apparently forces a different attack. And that is apparently the problem. Like, he wants to do Crystal Orb with a 100... Like, with a 50 out of 150% chance. Because it doesn't know how to properly do, like, guaranteed attacks. Like, it has 100% chance to teleport, and then 50% chance to not teleport, so it just ends up being, like, 2/3. Because, what the fuck are percentages? Am I right? Did he come out yet? I feel like it didn't kill the thing. No, it didn't. But yeah, I mean, that's a classic example of just FromSoft being From Software. Can you just use R1s to push him away? I mean, I have like 4 R1s. A bad stun can just get rid of that. And if he doesn't teleport within free... sorry. If he doesn't teleport within free, then I get Soul Speared, so... But now I actually found a good setup to just kill him before anything happens. Also, I don't know if I said it yet, but hello, Garacho. Hope you have a fine day. Hope your any percent is going fine. I think you were asking about DSA, right? So hopefully that will work out. Wait, I don't need this bonfire. Wait, I do need this bonfire. There's a dog on my way. Come on, why is it a dog that's stuck? What kind of logic is that? Gonna do some practice later? I see, I see. Any percent hitless chess? I mean, any percent on chess. Do 100, do all bosses, do all pieces. How about that? You gotta obtain every single piece before you kill the king. Just as a, like, screw you. And then you get a draw. Alright, let's try the parkour segment. Are you interested in no damage? Not particularly. Like, maybe sometimes, but I feel like I don't really have to, you know? I'm fine with taking, like, fall damage and whatnot. I don't think, like, that's too big of a change. Like, if I don't want to use Lloyds, I will just do, what's it called? Yeah, I gotta watch out here, because he's, gonna chase me down a bit. And he's gonna kill, Sigurd if he does that. So I need to be a bit careful. What? Sigurd, that's not nice. How the fuck did he do that? Okay, now we go. I tried it before but couldn't get it. That's like one of the first time I've managed it, so yeah. Like, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but apparently, like, you shouldn't roll when you land on top, otherwise it takes too long and then the other knights are gonna catch up, like he did just now. So I'm gonna have to rest here. But yeah, like, overall, if I would rather do, like, a no rings run than a no damage run. But maybe I'll go back to, like, a leveled run at some point. You know, have some more variety with what I can choose. But first we gotta finish this, so... I did rest at the bonfire, right? Like, there's not a guy waiting for me on top. I hope not. Anyways, so for kicking, we're actually gonna use keyboard, because it's a lot simpler. Like, it's not that bad. I thought it was, like, terrible, right? Like, really inconsistent. You can get pretty consistent at it. And more importantly, if I hit him twice, and, you know, like, I can't hit him 3 times. If I hit him 3 times, he will aggro. So, that is the plan, right? The plan is to bone out after 2 in case I mess it up. So let me check. Do I have the key bindings? Keyboard... T. Let's see. Okay, I think I understand. There we go. Ah, that was late. Yeah, it's much easier if you have like one hand. Like I use my left hand to do the kicks. Don't mix left and right. It makes it a bit harder, I think. Okay, that's one. That's two. That's three. There we go. Oh, come on, get over this bridge bit. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't put the elevator down. Oops. I should do that real quick. So yeah, now we're just grabbing the weapon. And then we're out of here. Well, that was weird. Yeah, like, they just ignore kicks. They don't care. They're just giga chats like that. Yeah, look at that. There's just a gap here. I didn't bring it down. I should be careful when doing that. Like, if I have to bone out and redo this, then I have to bring down the elevator every time. So I should go up to the giant and then back down. But yeah, so the next step is we will kill the Ravenous Crystal Lizard that is located in the Ashen Grave. That is our next goal. If you aren't aware. And once you have that, we can get a +1, and then we start doing Sage. Then the next plan is get a lot of skulls, so we can go up to Dragon Barracks. Get everything up to 6. Then go to... what's its name? Farenkey Perimeter. And then from there we can also move on. Did I just pick up the item while I'm boning out? I didn't even know I can do that. Okay. So, let's go to Ashen Grave. Oh wait, that's not Ashen Grave, that's Cemetery of Ash. Of course, that big of a difference. I really messed up there. So. All these hollows die in one hit, even with a +0, so... it doesn't take that much to go through here. Just have to be aware of, like, one hollow. That will charge you right over here. More often than not, he does this, and then you can just smack him. So, it's been a while since I've done Ravenous Crystal Lizards. I'm not really sure how this will play out, but we'll see. Okay, breath. Watch out for the follow-up that he has sometimes. It's like an extra bite. Ugh, oof. Might have lost Stagger here. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But that's fine. We just need to smack him a bunch. And then take this. There we go. Why not you kill the lizard at the Farron Keep, the one in the way to Twin Blades? He gives one, and using an item with the crow gives one, so you can get +2 before Sage. Wait, but... hold on, you get one from the crow, that is Evelyn. How the fuck would I get the Evelyn crossbow before getting there? That makes absolutely no sense, I think. Like, there's no way I could get that, right? I'm trying to think of a scenario where I could get Evelyn, but I think that's actually Profaned Capital, so there's no way I can get that. Which item are you thinking of? Like, the thing is, with the current setup, I get +3 from like, just doing Dragon Barracks, so... like, +4 is fine in the archives, and I don't need more damage before that point, so... there's another item for the scale? Alright. Let me know if you find it. But like, you know, right now it's perfectly lining up, so I would have to save 2 scales instead of... Yeah, I think I would just have to save 2 scales. And that means either I wouldn't kill the Fahrenkeep Perimeter Crystal Lizard. Oh wait, that's what you're saying. Oh, okay, I get it now. No, I am killing that Crystal Lizard in Fahrenkeep Perimeter, I do. I kill it before doing Abyss Watchers, and I use it to get +3. But I don't need +2 on Sage, I already skipped phase 2 with this setup. And I already know the phase 1 pattern, so it doesn't matter if I have to, like, stun him out of it, if that makes sense. But yeah, so let's kill this one dog here. Looks like we weren't seen. You also need this bonfire here, later on before Deacons. And also to get to Fahrenkeep later on. You're confusing with another item? Yeah, so like, I think overall the pickups are fine. Like, +1 Sage was kind of a concern, but everything else is being done with +3. So really don't think it's a problem. Also, we're grabbing Orbeck because we want Spook for this section. Blacksmith Hammer gives 1 scale. I mean, yeah, definitely gonna do Osiris and Champion Gundyr. Wow, like, why would it give you only 1? Like, make it worth something, I don't know. That seems like such a bad deal from Crow. Anyway, so for this one, all we gotta do is running R1 and then R1. What is Evelyn, by the way? It's a crossbow that shoots 3 projectiles, and you find it in, like, Profane Capital. I don't know where the hell she was looking. But okay. So, one more parry. Boom. Bam. Yeah, see, she was not gonna teleport there. She was just gonna do her own thing again. She was about to do it again. There we go. I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, there we go. Misgenderings. I'm pretty sure Crystal Sage is a she. I am 90% sure. But hello, Doom. Hope you're having a fine day. I think I remember one item description that does mention that Crystal Sage is a she. But then again, it's been a while. Maybe it's referring to the Grand Archives one and not this one. Since there are 2, so I don't know if there's like a difference between them. You are absurd. I mean, that's one hell of a line read. Archives one is... Ah, okay. Okay, I guess I confused them then. Yeah, I see now. Okay. Good to know. I like this running section a lot because, like, instead of throwing a bomb, you just throw a skull. Like, what a weird setup where you just pretend you're throwing a bomb, but you're actually throwing a skull. And that actually, like, works as a strat. So for the part down below, where we have to go and kill the giant, we're gonna have to actually kill him because we can't just run. Luckily, I actually was told how to do this section, so we can safely kill him as soon as we step inside. Like, we have to activate him, and you don't need a firebomb for that. You just need to, like, activate him in the bottom half and then run back up, and he will be active. Which is funny, I didn't know that was a thing. Until like, maybe first day last week? Where I was told. Augers. So, overall, this running section is very similar to the previous. Like, with the exception of killing the giant instead of avoiding him. Everything here is just built the same way. Can you, like, not do that? Goofy ass. Alright, that looks good. We're gonna kill Slug in a second, don't worry about it. We actually do decent damage against the Slug. For some reason. But we do. So over here, we just need to trigger the giant. And now we go back. I don't know why he's inactive like that, but he can chase you down, so it's best if you kill him. This, like, R1 tends to miss for some reason, so that's why I want to make sure that I don't. I'm late. Yeah. The lingering hitbox always kind of concerns me, but it's not that, like, lingering, you know? Like, it's manageable. Also, his left hand waits a bit longer than his right one, so that is the better one to aim for. But of course, the other one works as well. Alright, good RNG so far. We're getting him down slowly but surely. There we go. A monster crystal lizard drum one drops in this area. Unless it drops two, it's irrelevant. Wow, nice fail. Unless it drops two, I don't really have a use for it, because everything else I pick up either drops two or three. So it's like doesn't replace anything vital at the moment if it's only one. Because I would still have to pick up excessive amounts, if that makes sense. I know which area you mean. I know where it is. You can see it from the window when you are in the cleansing chapel. There's a drop down. But overall, I'm happy with the current route, so I don't really mind. I think that's fine. So don't worry about, like, the pickups for now. If you have, like, extra issues with certain bosses and the damage output, which I kinda doubt, then we'll see about it. But for now, I think we really don't need to worry about how many which one drops and what changes. Because I think, like, the amounts that it drops is the least of our concerns with this run at the moment. It's mostly getting Vordt out of the way and then getting Sage out of the way. Yeah, I do pick up that one. And that is a pretty weird one as well. It's like, you gotta go to the balcony. Yeah, so I do pick up that one. It's like, this one is pretty simple pickup. So I do use that one. Why is he so far forward? Alright, I guess let's go. So we need to unlock patches because we want a lot of alluring skulls. We want about 50 for the run. Mostly because Deacons may require bone outs. It's more lenient than the previous version, but it's not perfect. And overall, we just need a bit more like stuff from him, right? Like we need a bit of souls. So we're gonna do Dancer right after unlocking patches, and then we can get a lot of souls. While we're at it, we can also go and consume this. I should have sent the elevator down, actually, but whatever. Don't want to mess up the pathfinding from that one halberd hollow that's here. There we go. Yeah, I do pick up that one. You'll see. I do pick up a lot of these that you're mentioning right now. Like, I've checked the list, and this seems the most promising. That one may work, but we're not picking up that one either. It's not really worth it, because at that point, you already get a +3. And +4 for archives is more than fair from the pickups there are in there. So you don't have to deal with that giant-ass hollow room that exists there. No, I'm not using my memory. I have a route, don't worry. I'm not just running around wildly being like, oh yeah, let's just pick this one up. We already have a baseline, it's 6 hits. We just need to, like, figure out a run for it, you know? Like, the idea is maybe we need to change some pickups, but I don't think we do. I think this is a pretty solved run. Just need to stop having skill issues and actually finish it. I mean, like, last stream was baseline, so we didn't really do all that much yet. Depends if we get it with this run specifically or not, but... I know that roll is extremely late, but overall, Dancer is pretty comfy with this weapon. I don't need, like, extreme damage output. I need to make sure that I don't overuse my stamina since I don't have Chlorophyll Ring or any stamina buffs. That's why I'm playing it kind of slow, you know, not overdoing it. Just making sure that I always have enough. This corner is horrible, by the way. Can we just talk about that? Do you have to do this? You know what? Can you, like, get around this side? Yes, come over here. Yes, yes. Nice. Yeah, I rolled into her there. That was kind of strange. Dude, I love not seeing what she's doing. I just love when I can't tell what the boss is doing because of a wall. I didn't want to roll forward, but like instinctively I just wanted to not roll away. Because I really didn't expect a stagger there. Eat again? What is this, like solo Cinder heals? I just constantly stun her out of it. I think like it's more comparable to like Pestilent Mist from Asyros. Just waiting for the move and then stunning. Get charge R2. Alright. That was pretty okay. Using Mimic sleeping thingy makes it easy. I mean, it's about the hollows that are in the room with that Mimic. It's not about the Mimics themselves, if that makes sense. Anyway, so we're picking up patches, and then we can continue on. So, we need to buy a lot of things. We need to give the Umbrella Ash. There we go, there we go.
Ashen one, be sure.
It's used in an absurdly messed up repositioning strat. Jesus. That's some no sprint fuckery if I've ever seen it. I can't stand when she's in corners like that, but I guess that is beneficial if you're like trying to make her fail in that regard. Still stupid though. What do you need to do? Just to not press B. If you have lots of skulls that are easy to kill, or just 2 skulls... Yeah, but as said, like, with the current route, I already have to pick up for free. So, like, there's no point in grabbing those specific 3 when there's another one in the Warrior Sunlight room, which is a much easier pickup because you only need 2 skulls. Compared to many skulls and killing everything that is in there. You'll see, you'll see. It's, like, current route is not as bad as you might think. It's quite alright. I think we'll manage with this one. I don't think there's like a lot of adjusting that needs to be done. Maybe some like speed adjustments, like doing certain things a different way or whatnot. Like learning some new punishers maybe on bosses, but overall I am pretty content with how this one is. Who knows, maybe we'll even get the run today and then I won't have anything to do. You never know. So, we got a lot of skulls. And that means we can now do the next section, which is to get, yeah, Dragon Barracks. So going through everything as we just discussed. It is nice to have like as many skulls as you want. I will miss that when there's like a leveled run. You know, I kind of miss just having infinite supply of whatever consumable I want to use. Without a care in the world, just... Like, if I mess up, you can, like, bone out, and you will not have any problems with, like, using too many consumables or whatnot. But I guess you'll get used to, like, doing runs areas first try, and you don't rely on, like, boning out constantly, so... It's not like it's like that much better, it's just convenient. Right, I guess he didn't want to jump out, so that's fine. Come on. There we go. I used to like nail that parkour, but now it's just kind of lacking. That was not a good execution. So yeah, next one. Kind of weird how they're behaving, but I guess that's fine. I ran out of stamina next to him. That could have been problematic. So yeah, we're not picking up RTSR, we just need this one scale. Oh yeah, we also gotta unlock the elevator. Don't forget about that. One time I'd forgotten, then I had like a really stupid encounter with the dragon, because both dragons were alive and they were still casting stuff. So gotta be careful with getting that elevator, otherwise you're gonna be screwed later. Kind of a weird placement on that skull there, but I guess that's fine. Now here, I think I just have to throw one like this. And open the chest. Throw another. Get this. And then I think bone out. And then we go to Farron Keep. Pretty sure. So now we're going to Crucifixion Woods. Now Crucifixion Woods is kind of weird for this one. We don't have access to quick steps, so it takes a lot of like heavy rolls to get where we want to go. You always gotta watch out. He can follow you pretty far if he still wants to do an attack. For a second I wasn't sure if they were actually gonna be alert to that one, but I guess they were. One benefit is, like with this entire run, we don't actually have to mess with our items at all. Like we always keep this setup of items. Like, you don't need to unequip things, it's like, because you never really switch, right? Like, there's no quick swapping after using a specific item or whatnot. It's either always gonna be one item per area or something else. So we can just equip whatever we need in the entirety of the run and then just cycle through depending on what is required. So here, for example, we can just equip this, no problem. It's not like in the way or anything. So, where's this lovely guy? It's so weird how, like, the camera shakes from the impact, but because of Spook, there's no sound. I still think it's the hardest irrelevant dodge that I know of. What do you mean, actually? The hardest irrelevant dodge of what? The dragon dodge, or? Because that's pretty straightforward. You gotta wait for a certain animation to play and then you go in. So don't think it's too bad. It's kind of like the Carver's Sandworm with some strats out there. Message before it. Using the mimic. Wait, going randomly is what I would do. Or. Oh, you mean like the oh yeah, the corner thing with the dancer. Okay. Like that message came very late, so I didn't think it was connected. But yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, so the first like half of this run is just getting the upgrade materials. And then once we have them, we just kind of blaze through up to archives. And then in archives, we get the last few pieces that we need. So overall, these pickups are some of the last we'll do in this entire run. Everything else will just be running. Which is pretty convenient. I like it a lot. And make sure he doesn't unload. Make sure he keeps walking in frame. Do you get +5? Yes, I do. For Twinces and for Solo Cinder. So we do get +5, but we do +3 up until DSA. So, and the pickups in Archive are all on the way, so there's no like going off route and doing stuff there. It's all on the way. So it's really fast, all things considered. Like the only thing that's off route is the slab pickup, which is in the elevator room. Like we ride the elevator down, and then from DSA we move over there, and then we get to Twinces that way. I thought you didn't, that's why I was trying to find... Oh, no, it's fine. Like, +3 is good enough for Pontiff script, actually. It sets us up perfectly so that he will not summon a Phantom. With, like, minimal amounts of effort. It's like riposts and charge R2s only. There's no, like, extra R1s I gotta add in there, you know? So I'm not too concerned. So, these guys are just a charge R2, like that, and then an R2 follow-up, and they're dead. And something you can do is you can cast Spook, and they will not stand up until you hit them. And if you actually hit them before they stand up, they will hyper armor it, so you gotta be a bit careful. But apart from that, everything is the same. That could be a bit dangerous. Don't want to fall outside the map there. Watch out for the follow-up. There we go, that's the follow-up. Did you see it? It almost doesn't look like one, but it is one. I used to backstab these guys, I remember it being funny. Yeah, they like stand up just before you do it, it's really stupid. So, we should have a +3 now. There we go. Lovely. Next up is Abyss Watchers, right? Abyss Watchers, yeah. Let me also just make sure of something. I have 2 Speed Soul Safe Organizers open for some reason. There we go. When I was trying to kill it on NG7, no upgrades. Wait, why did you do that? Did you try to go for a run on it, or did you just not want to cheat in those items? I wanted to scale so bad. I mean, alright. I guess that's one way to do it. Honestly, all things considered, if I like had like no good pickups, I would just do Wyvern and get Dragon Chasers. Like, why not? You know? Just buy it, because I have so many souls that I can use for this. I don't think it would matter all that much. So let's see. Looks like they're not doing much. They're just fighting off against Dark Wraith. There we go. So here, as usual, we do one backstab without punishing. And then we try to bait one and then, like, punish that. And that way both of them wake up at the same time. But it looks like that one kinda this early. I might have done a mistake just now. I did. I did a big mistake. Okay, beat him up. Brawl. Holy oh my god, he almost killed him. Can you, like, focus on me? Thanks. What? Not now. Oh my god, the other guy is gonna stand up by the time he's dead. That's not good. Oh wow, I almost like kill him just like that. Maybe I can like charge R2 them? I never tried, so I don't know. I guess I should try that at some point. Oh, so much like attack variety. Okay, they're all attracted. Oh, not anymore. Dude, he's strafing them neural style. I like that. Oh, so close. And he's beating him up to the point where I could backstab him to death. So, like, if I get one good opening to get a backstab in, that would be it. But of course, it's not always that simple. Okay. Can you, like, do an attack where I can backstab? Like that? There we go. I'm a bit close. But there we go. You were doing a casual run. Ah, I see, I see. That makes sense. I mean, it's quite the strict casual run, gotta say. Going in without upgrades and all, but, you know, if it suits you. It's sometimes, I wonder what this, like, backstab registering is. Like, it's a bit messed up on where you got a backstab, but it is pretty consistent on this boss usually, right? Like, it's not a big deal. But somehow that didn't go through. Maybe my angle was off. There we go. Well, rest in pieces. That was quite a long fight. I don't know why that took so long, but, you know, whatever. Thanks to the GGs. I'm so bad at backstabbing these guys, so I don't know. I feel like that should have gone through that one time, you know? Let's say it like that. I think it should have gone through at one point. But whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So, you might wonder, how do I get past the giant without quickstep, right? It's a pretty simple setup. What you need is... you need spook. Or I think like a certain amount of dexterity or vitality. Because from here on out you can actually just skip down into the ladder and then the elevator room. Oh wait, I think the elevator room actually does need spook, so... shit out of luck, you need like a lot of dexterity for that one. Oh well. Oh wait, I need a pickup. I need to pick up something. I forgot. I need some blossoms. Because without blossoms it gets really tight on some of the like throws. So let's try that. I haven't done this pickup in a while. Maybe I'll get hit here. We'll see. We will see how well we do. We just have to dodge some of the guys that are here. All right. That works. So I actually gotta go here and then bone out to ensure that you're not being followed. So, the riskiest part of this pickup is actually that tiny crab. That tiny crab can hit you. Rarely, but it can. So you gotta be careful there. But yeah, now we have everything we need. I just want some like extra stamina, you know? The shield was very strong. I'm not using the shield. It's just kind of to time your pickup a bit, you know? You don't want to go too early and whatnot. So yeah, we can discard the shield if you want, because I don't really need it. It's mostly the blossoms. We need some blossoms just to get going before we reach Irithyll, where we can pick up some more. And then in Irithyll, we should have enough for the rest of the run. There we go. Alright, so you sent the elevator back down, obviously. I didn't pick up my drink, so I'm kind of parched right now. I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick after this, and then we can go grab it. Anyways, cast Spook here. It's vital that you're doing it behind the wall, otherwise that one for all will absolutely kill your ass. Dodge him. Start walking a bit. I don't know why he didn't shoot. He's supposed to, but... What's the distance PB? Vordt. Vordt is the distance PB. I guess Abyss Watchers in one, like, tiny attempt run, but I didn't finish it, so... Who knows how well that would have gone. So, like, in general, the distance PB was Abyss Watchers. So yeah, that guy can actually follow you pretty far. You gotta make sure that he's not in the way, because he can actually like follow you to this fog gate. And then you gotta be a bit careful of how you enter this arena. Anyway, so throw a skull. Wait for any stupid attacks that may happen. There we go. That's 2. Okay, we have 1 skull of leniency, if you don't know. 1 skull. So if it happens a second time, we have to bone out. That's 4. And that's 5. There we go. And that's Deacons. Pretty comfy. You don't have to bone out as much as previously. I never see this pathing. Is there a reason? If you have a dagger, just quick step past the giant. The Cathedral Knight will not see you. There's only 2 Deacons that you have to worry about. And it's so much faster. That's why you don't see this very often. Because this one... Like, this one is only here because we don't really have a choice. If that makes sense. We don't have a choice because we can't use Quickstep. So, yeah, that is why. But it is an okay pathing. It's a bit longer, but it works. Anyways, let me quickly grab something to drink, a bit of water. Be right back. But yeah, it is a very safe way to go if you only have Spook but no Quickstep. I don't know how else you would do this, you know? I actually don't remember who showed me this. Pretty sure it was either Doom or Sense. And yes, I do always confuse the two. I really don't remember who it was. But it is very convenient. So Wolnir is a pretty straightforward. We don't use charged R2s against them. Because there's not really a point. The vertical moveset is much better at hitting the hand. We don't have bombs, so we have to actually spook here. And then slow fall down. And then these rats will start pathing. Supposed to start pathing. I guess sometimes they just turn around like that. But it doesn't matter, as long as you get past them, it's fine. They can headbutt you, so that's like why I instinctively roll like that. That headbutt is so fast, I can't tell when it happens. So. The main reason we're doing this is because we can't kill the rats. So this is an easy way to get rid of them. But yeah, also what's very convenient is we don't really need RTSR setups since we don't have RTSR, so we can just kind of go here. No need to worry about other things. How many? 4, okay. I think this should be enough for the rest of the run, actually. We should be prepared. Maybe we need a bit more skulls, but that shouldn't be a problem. So, let's see what he does. He does hand. Gotta stare at my beautiful beard that is somehow transparent. I don't know why it's doing that. That is deeply unsettling. Okay, only one of these counted, actually. Be very careful with how much distance you put here. Because you might just end up clipping it by accident. Which can sometimes happen if he transitions between certain attacks. Like the horizontal sweep into Fog Breath. Pretty dangerous to just go in on that one, but everything else should be fine. Maybe we can get this in time? Okay, yeah, we can. Alright, otherwise I would have had to bow now. I don't know his moveset with the sword. There we go. So now it's on to Yhorm. Berksley, hey! Thanks for the GGs. Hope you're doing fine. So yeah, we have no pickups in Irithyll, apart from some green blossoms. Everything else is just rushing through. So pretty straightforward, there's not much to do here. We just have to suffer the eternity known as doing branch Irithyll. But you know, after this Vordt, I don't really want to do like YOLO kind of stuff. I did learn like an alternative way to do Lothric Bridge. And I think it's okay. Don't know how unsafe it is yet. We'll see about it, I guess. There we go. That's the proper way to do it. So, gotta wait for this guy. I really like the cape on these guys. It looks so ghostly and like almost transparent. It's really nice. Also, I'm sure you already noticed, but Yhorm is gonna be pretty fast in this run. Yhorm is pretty straightforward in this. There's not a lot to do. This is like very high BPM upbeat music for really slow gameplay. And the thing is, right after we're entering the Profaned Capital, we'll have to do another one of these. But the main reason is we need to pick up the scales that are in Irithyll Dungeon, and for that we need to wait for the proper route from the jailers. Once that is done, that should all be settled, so... Come on. Move along now. But yeah, I'm not sure. After that, we will have a ton of stairs, then a lot of running, and a lot of running. And overall, it should be really fast after Irithyll and Irithyll Dungeon. Like Archives, I also do with the pacifist strat, so it's a bit longer, but we need to do that anyways because we need 2 pickups. Actually, we need 3 pickups, but one of them is just the normal strat, so that wouldn't matter there. Alright. Make sure they don't aggro. And I need to replay Hollow Knight. I know I've beaten through ending at this point, but I haven't done Godhome, and that's where this one is from, so... Really gotta try it out. Wow, nice aim, mate. One at the top trying to stab me. It didn't particularly work. So, here we just do a few, like, Blossom pickups and then it's fine. You actually consume one here. Did you do Path of Pain? Yes, I did Path of Pain, yes. It was okay. Like, it was nice parkour. But overall, I think, like, the bosses were more entertaining. Path of Pain OST is the best OST in Hollow Knight. I mean, it's a sealed vessel, so it's like the Hollow Knight, yeah. Like, it's a segment from the sealed vessel in Phase 2. Get it? Because it's hiding a memory from the Hollow Knight? Man. You could have predicted that. It took you like 6 hours? God damn. Yeah, no, I needed like, I think 1.5, maybe 2. But yeah, it's nice that like you get to hear each segment a bit more. With the Hollow Knight version, it's like the less HP he has, the more it does, and it's like it just kind of rushes it at the start. But I think it works well for the ending because everything is crumbling and you're sitting here like using focus. Dude, what happened to using your lantern? They both just want to melee me. I would always roll past this door because they can actually see through it and they can HP drain you. So rolling past ensures that there's like barely anything like that happening. I don't know if I want to go closer to the edge, but it looks good. Alright, so now comes the long waiting part because we need to grab the item. And all of these are in the way. But don't worry, after that we'll go directly to Yhorm. We just need these to pass after 10 billion years. Oh, wait. I mean, yeah, okay. That makes sense. The 2 knights at the end are really tough, but if you use, like, Descending Dark, it's quite fine. Like, just spam spells. I didn't actually do the Colosseum of Fools yet, so I should definitely do that as well. Actually, I'm also missing 1 Pelor. Don't know where I missed that. So, after these ones we can go. And they look pretty determined to go over here. Now we do have a jump scare pot in the edge, in the corner here, that just flicks into existence. Because this area is kind of dumb. There we go. So, now we just need to go to Yhorm and get that sorted out. And with the way we set it up, we actually have our last bonfire in Distant Manor, so we can just spawn to the last bonfire and then immediately continue on Pontiff. Which is awesome. There's someone at the door. Hold on. Well, that was certainly something. That was truly an advertisement of all time. Dude rings at my door to, like, sell me shit. Like, what the hell? Who does that when it's, like, dark outside? Come on. Where's my controller? Why is it disconnected? Okay, are we back? We're back. Nothing happened while I was gone, right? I hope not. Harsite and Hollow Knight first playthrough was the third... Oh wait, I read that. Last game you played on PC. Literally finished it on the same day we traveled. Ah, okay, okay. So, now that we're actually back, after this enormous break, I don't know how long that took. It felt like 10 years standing at the door explaining this kind of stuff. No, he wasn't homeless. It was for, like, a petition. But it's like, dude, I can't vote here. Like, I legally am not allowed to vote in this region. Why are you trying to show me, like, my signature? It literally doesn't mean anything because I'm from the wrong state. You know? Like, that's what annoys me about it. Is that, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? Just say yes, even though it's illegal? You know? Like, it's so pointless. It's so pointless. You must add the Path of Pain. Path of Pain OST is not a thing. It's called Sealed Vessel. And it's phase 2 of Sealed Vessel. There is no Path of Pain OST. Again? Really? Really? Wow. Early phase 2. Will every one of my runs now be cursed with early phase 2? Is that just a thing that I have now? Because I'm not a fan. Not at all. I should be able to kill him right here. Maybe? Yes. Alright. Well, that was certainly something. Is everything still going normally? It seems like it. Also, I just lit the bonfire even though I told myself I wouldn't. Like, come on, man. I specifically said I wouldn't do that. Whatever. Thanks for the GGs. Now, Distant Manor, pre-Pontiff is pretty straightforward. We don't do anything different. However, in post-Pontiff, we need to do one pickup. One pickup is what we need. The Path of Pain OST is different because there are 6 stages that aren't all preset in the pure Vessel theme. I don't like the Sealed Vessel theme start. Why no Bonfire? Because when I use Bone out to last Bonfire, it will put me at Distant Manor and not Profaned Capital. Because I don't need Profaned Capital as a Bonfire. I only need Distant Manor. So it's not like essential. It's just I need to sit down and then warp for no reason when I could have just boned out once. But yeah, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world. It's just I told myself specifically, hey, don't do it, and then I just did it anyways because there was an advertiser at my door. I was about to say, like, he arrived at the middle of the night. It's like 6 p.m. Like, I guess it's not his fault that it's dark here at 4 p.m., but, you know, come on. That is concerning. This is a really bad route I just took. Truly dark days? Yeah, I mean, at least I would have a bit more light. But no, we gotta have the daylight savings. You gotta add a bit more darkness at the evening and then have a bit more for the morning, because everybody needs like light at 9 AM instead of 10 AM. Everybody knows that. It's stupid. Like, I know why they did it. It's not for convenience, it's for economic reasons, but still, I don't like it. Well, well, well. So, unequip both so we can parry. What did I just do? Oh no, I skipped something. I skipped the OST. No. Why? Why did I do that? It's such a good OST too. Whatever. That was an early parry. Oh, sinking into the floor. I don't like his positioning at all. I mean, then again, when is a good positioning? Next to this mess of a place. Whatever, it's done now. Boom. So, moving on. Now we actually need to do the pickup. It is important that we do. Thanks to the GGs. Actually, I can have both of these weapons equipped again. It doesn't matter now. Wow, he is speedy. For a second I didn't know if he was attracted to me or the skull. Anyways, if you never knew, the pickup for the Titanite scale here is actually up here. Go left. And over here on the ledge. Really strange. But I guess it needs to be somewhere. Like, I didn't know it was there. I never checked. Is no parry shield part of the run? It's like the only boss where it really matters. Like, excluding Gundyr. So, you know. I don't need to pick up the shield for the same parry frames. When I can just have this. Like, the main reason why I would want a parry shield is because you can keep the buff on your weapon, right? Otherwise, when you unequip your weapon, you lose the buff. But I don't need a buff because I can't buff my weapon, so it doesn't matter. So in this case, it's just convenience that I don't need it. Yeah, he tried to eat the Titanite skill and just died. That will be me in 2 minutes. What's the lore of this guy? Huh? Lore theorists? Why does he have an ember? But yeah, so as far as I know, the rules for like weapon only, it's kind of weird. You should look it up. Like, it's not easily explained by just one sentence, and you definitely don't want to be caught with like the wrong idea of how the rule works if your plan is to submit it for Team Hitless, right? Like, you know, if you like think one rule is bad, then you can always just not do it. But don't let me tell you what the exact rules are for weapon only. I'm still kind of bothered that the guy managed to get into the building. Like, one person, like, apparently let him in. Which is just, like, come on. The elevator got stuck, so he got stuck there forever, trapped by the knights. He had an ember to warm himself from the snow, but it wasn't enough. Very deep lore. Where's the Vadi Vidya for prepare to freeze? Oh my god, there's a handprint on my butt. Why is there a handprint on my butt? I have no idea. Oh, look at that damage. Very spicy damage. Dude, I was so early on that. Also, I really screwed this one up. Ooh. Don't ever do it that way. Let me just tell you that. That was not correct. You should always go in on that attack. Whatever. I mean, like, I can afford a bone out, so I'm not too concerned. It's just, you know, don't lose an attempt this far in for no reason like that. Be very careful while walking here. Don't go into the fire. I think like one solid body shot and he's dead. Oh. Well, speak of the devil. GG. It's time for DSA. Prepare to freeze my PC when I installed Elden Ring. Yeah, my god, Elden Ring is so badly optimized. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts. Thanks for the GGs. We could use a repair powder on the elevator. I don't want to have a broken weapon on DSA. What? Like, this is from the shittiest boss in that game, in Fury. In my opinion, but it's such a good track. Okay, dude, I'm getting like 15 bazillion million billion pings. Why do people always want to ping me right now? What is going on? Okay, just like telling me something about it. Deadeye, hey! Nice to see you around. You still remember when you recorded some footage for your Elden Ring review video that came out with the 1 hour recording bosses? I don't know if I understood that last part of the sentence. But I don't really have a time to process it fully because I'm in the middle of a boss fight. So, give me a second, I'll read it after I'm done. Don't you worry. No baiting, huh? Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright. No phase transition buff, I guess. That's a shame. I couldn't go behind him on that. Not safely, at least. That's laser, right? Can we like move over here? Oh. Oh crap. I like spent a bit too long not looking at DSA. I could have died there probably, depending on what RNG did. Yeah, I thought it was laser, so that's why I like barely gave myself any room. But no, I completely misread it. Now that's laser right there. Most passive DSA ever. Actually, no, that's a lie. He can be so much worse. This is fine. Oh, that actually killed him. Okay. Don't get memed by the meatballs. Okay. Thanks for the GGs. You were practicing him, he has no chance? True, true. I mean, so far I'm pretty happy with the distance PB we get. Archives should be fine, if I remember all the pickups. Like, the main thing is, I don't want to lose out on any time net scale. But we seem to be on pace for that. Now let me also quickly do this. There we go. Mikolash, thanks for the good luck. You're waiting for the next run, same with +0. What boss is problematic with that? DSA. DSA is problematic with that. But if there's a good setup with DSA... not DSA, Pontiff. Pontiff is my main concern. He went a bit far. That's fine. Oh, true Pontiff? Yeah, but like, you know, there is a possibility that it works out. Let me also do this real quick. I don't want, like, jump scares in the last two sections, so I'm gonna disable follows, like, follow alerts for a second. But that's fine. Like, I'm not too worried right now. I just need to remember to get everything because I don't want to run through here again. That is my main concern. Just parry 6 times in phase 2. The AoE in question, dude. This would be so awesome if you could do that. But no. That's so awkward when they don't do anything. Oh wait, 5 times in phase 2. Well, that fixes everything, obviously. Oh, Venoxus is here as well. I didn't even see that. Hello. Now, can I get this? No. Okay, so we're just going to have to go in. It's fine because it's only 2 charge R2s, so we don't need to, like, have a lot of hits. Oh, wait! I think the book's actually broke. Wait, so it did work. I thought it didn't. But I guess it did. You can have like 60%, 50% chance at least to not get clone memes. I mean, sure, but that is pretty low. Because there's some other parts of the run that are really ass. With +0. Like, that's just not enough in my opinion. Not with Fists only Vordt at the beginning, you know? Maybe I could do a bit of, like, Pontiff stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be good now. Oh, it was not like a barrage of missiles. I thought it was for a second. It's sad because the recording that froze had me trying Radahn base thief class. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Overall, Radahn is like the kind of boss that I just didn't really do all that much, and it's a shame because he seems like a fun boss, but I just did not practice him enough. You know, I just kind of winged it a lot of times. But the thing is, like, you know, like Mikolash, one thing I could think of is with rolls, at least you can manage phase 2 kind of okay. You can move away from walls and bait them away and whatnot. So I think maybe it would actually be possible to fight just by slowly killing off the clone and working with both of them being alive and just learning the strat for that. Because as far as I know, all of the memes that exist for that are arena walls, which you could avoid by just baiting them away by being far away. And like desync, which I don't know how much you can like affect, how much you can influence that. If you can influence it a lot, that would help a lot, but you know, we'll see. Okay, good RNG. I like it. So. This strat isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Like, I tried it a bit, and it's like, you know, you gotta watch out, but overall, this is not like a run-ending kind of running section where a slight mistake just means you're doomed. Like I thought it was, you know. So maybe I could have done it for the original run after all. But at this point it's too late, so who cares? Anyways, we should now have 8. We do. So we got everything. Now we upgrade to +5 and then we're ready to go. Got some hyper risk rain 2 OSD. I'm one spot behind, it seems. Never allow me to get stronger and then come back. I count that as a loss, so I spent 6 hours on him, learned every attack. Damn. That's a lot of attack learning. Yeah, overall, I feel like Elden Ring is really fun, like, playing casually. For me, it's kind of the same category as Dark Souls 2. I don't know how much, like, challenge running I want to do in it. I was pretty content with doing Rune level 1. I think that was a fun run. I saw a lot of things. You know, like abstaining from Ox as much as I can, whatnot. Radagon Torch Only was huge fun. I loved that fight. But, you know, it could probably be faster at this point with the newer strats that were found. Like, I remember when I did Torch Only Radagon, there was not this this one dodge for the 40% slam. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like the free, like the Elden Ring attack, you know? The free big slams. Like, nowadays you strafe around the third slam, right? But I didn't know that was a thing back then because it wasn't found, so... Malekith was a good fight too. I did not like phase 1 at all in Malekith's fight. I did not like that. When you circle under... Yeah, exactly. When you circle under him. Exactly, IX Voodoo. So, like, you dodge the first 2 slimes normally, and then you strafe the third one instead of, like, trying to roll past them or something. Like, I'm pretty sure when I did that kill, that was not known yet. That was not a thing yet. Man, I remember the early days where Brian was trying to figure out a good dodge for the, what's it called? Waterfall Dance. That was really fun when he did that. And like seeing it evolve and whatnot. Anyways, you can see our damage is pretty poggers. Overall, we mostly punish with a charge R2. Especially in phase 2 because it keeps both of them in sync. And what I mean by that is once I kill him, I can also kill Lothric. Because they almost take the same amount of damage, which is pretty nice. Can you stop with the fast loop? Yeah, I don't have the stamina for the other one. That's fine. Oh. Don't do that. I was looking at this HP bar, and that's why I got out of the loop. Because here I can actually accidentally get into phase 2 by just dealing too much damage, so I need to be a bit careful with how much I deal. Like, each charge R2 is a huge chunk. So... Come on, dude, do something. I can't punish in between cycles. How do you not get that? We're all just delaying the inevitable. Just fucking do an attack so I can punish it. Jesus Christ. This makes me want to learn in between punishes with greatswords. This is infuriatingly slow. Like, come on. Like, look how much damage I'm dealing. I'm using a +5 and it's slower than my +0 broadsword. And then in phase 2, I can't use R1s because they only hit Lorien and not Lothric, so it's gonna be even slower. I need to watch out for my damage. Let's go over here. There we go. What the hell is buffing up? I just run in. Oh. Wrong positioning already. I don't have the stamina to punish twice, mate. Such a good OST. Like, this is my favorite Dark Souls 3 OST, by far. I like it the most. Oh, I didn't go around him as I should have with that attack, so that's why I need to roll it. Gotta say, overall, this is not a very clean Twinces kill. I am getting out of the loop, I'm oversteering a bit. Even though we practiced them today. So I'm not really sure what the problem is. Like, I'm supposed to get through this just fine, but somehow I'm struggling a lot. But yeah, see how their HP is almost in sync? Dude, he's just teasing me like, you can't punish this, that would only hurt me and not Lothric. Asshole. Fine. Okay, not fine. I concede, I can't punish it properly. Are you happy now? God damn. You suck. What a shitty Twinces fight. I'm not very happy with that. We didn't get any, like, teleports that were important, but... that could have gone better. Wait, what am I doing? I can just go to the shrine. Thanks to the GGs. So, one boss remaining. Let me make sure I set this. There we go. We have the dual charms, so we are ready to go. Just need to get this cleared up. Also, thanks not Butler for following. I have alerts turned off so I don't get jump scared by them, so apologies, but yeah. Just keeping them turned off so I don't accidentally mess up something because I'm getting scared. Did this work? It did? What? That was like the best skip on Lothric I've ever done. What is that? Draconics, hey! How's it going? Hope you're having a fine day. How was Cuphead All Isles? Don't know if I've been able to catch up recently. Oh yeah, let's check. So, like, I had a really long break because an advertiser was at my door and I had to actually open it and talk with him for ages. So, I think right now we're on about a 150 pace, which is pretty solid. I think that's pretty good. So, Cinder should be okay. Mage Phase I'm kind of concerned about because I did not test it enough. I'm not going to use Charge R2s if he has Soul Mass up, because I don't trust it. I think, like, it's gonna be fine, but, you know, I don't want to, like, do something stupid and then afterwards be like, if only I had seen that in practice. Because I have so much damage, I do not need that extra damage on Mace Race. It's fine. Like, I can out-damage anything he throws at me without even really being, like, all that aggressive. So I'm not reliant on, like, Charge R2s in this one. Like, look at that. 200. Crazy. Ugh. Spinny camera. What the hell was that? Do we have to go here? Can we, like, go back to where I like it? No, we cannot. Nah. You know what? Let's wait for Soul Greatsword. There we go. Yeah, see that? Like, I don't know if I can charge R2 that. That seems too risky. I really don't know. I don't think you can. It just seems too close. Ah, of course. He's one hit away, by the way. If I hadn't like stopped on that one, I could have stopped it. Let's say it that way. There's a trunk somewhere here. I don't know if it's broken. I think it is actually. So we're fine. Who needs to learn movesets when you can just double roll backwards? Okay. I didn't know he can just cancel out of roll. I guess if I'm not in the right spot, then he just doesn't do it. Anyways, rep 3. We're not going for heal cancels, because we deal more damage by just smacking him. However, I would like to keep it in mind. So right now we're on 0. Yeah. Shit happens. But yeah, that's like 5 hits, you know, so like it really doesn't matter that he heals. It really doesn't. Can you like come over here? Dude, I just don't have any stamina regen. It's so annoying. Like, sometimes I just want to charge R2, and then my stamina regen is just like, no, you cannot. You know? Like, it's so ass. So we're on 0 right now. Now we're at 1. Now we're at 0 for sure. Yeah, dude, what the f... No, 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 kids friendly. Don't say the F word. This is kids friendly killing of people. Okay? But yeah, very slow start so far. I don't know if we can do... I think we're already past 2 hours, even if we hadn't taken that long-ass break. With the way I'm playing this boss... Spear again. Dude, I'm gonna run out of dual charms at this pace. Get him under 35% at least, so I get a rare chance. That's 1. That's 0 probably. Okay. Can you like backstep? Thanks. Not there. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, and he doesn't do the follow-up, dude. Bastard. I think that's like one more cast and... Oh, never mind. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but that was a very close, like, roll for that Soul Mass and Sword Phase. Probably the closest I've gotten in a while with weapon combos. Like Curved Sword Phase usually doesn't get that close, you know? Pyro mains. Pyro mains. Don't do it again, dude. Okay. That's me every time I want to do a spell blade playthrough. It's like, spells are just good and I don't have to get close. So it's like, why should I use my weapon? It's a huge shame that that is like commonly the problem. Especially in like other games like Skyrim. Like imagine using Spellblade in Skyrim, it's basically stupid. You need like a modded version, you know? Modded version is actually pretty fun. I didn't finish it though. Sadly. Probably should have. Wow, nice fail. Anyway, so phase 2 is just kinda relaxing, getting some dodges. Since we do so much damage, like this doesn't take all that long. And he can't heal anymore, so we should be fine. Make sure you don't get memed there. If you overstrafe, then he can like hit you with the running stab. Like this one. If you want a fun time, you should check out the hitbox on that. It is ridiculous. It is like one of the shittiest hitboxes out there. It's like just continuous and it aims to his side and it's like 1.5 times the size of the sword. It's so bad. I cannot do the other strat here. I need to go behind them. Can we like go over here, please? Ah. I don't steer him very well at the moment. I need to get him like over here, you know? But he might backstep soon, so... Okay, that should be fine. It was not. It was not fine, in fact. Whatever. That's the difference between a no-roll kill and a with-roll kill. But yeah, this happened to me 7 times, and I haven't died to it once yet. So, it looks scary, but I'm not sure if it's actually RNG. Like, without rolls, for sure, you will die to that. But with souls, I don't know, you know? Well, okay. Not the prettiest phase 2. Overall, these last 2 boss fights could use some improvement. I think my DSA was fine, but this definitely wasn't. So, thanks to the GGs, let's turn on the alerts again, now that I'm no longer distracted. Well, that was a bit faster than I expected. I kinda like thought we were gonna do a PV1 or 2 today. Was it second try? So we did a couple of attempts where we like got to Vordt and then died. So like I had some like attempts between Abyss Watchers and the beginning of the run. But like as a full playthrough, yes, this is a second try. Oh, Zero the Fin is here. Hello. Hope your Bloodborne all bosses, I think it is. It's going fine. Now we need somebody to raid, actually. Let's see. Who's around? I have not checked. I see Croaks is online. Morena is working on Lies of P.